Hello, hello. Welcome. Hold on. Oh God, I'm gonna break everything. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy. I don't know. I'm talking like that. I'm sorry. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So I'm over here, just kind of having my little Pisces moment. Just a lot of stuff. Totally running through my head all day. Um, how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? You guys doing good? Okay. So, first, let me just, I can't stand how messy my background looks. Just can't take it anymore. But I totally am having these, I don't know if they're aha moments or if I've just finally lost my caca ass mind. But it's been an interesting day of just thoughts and thinking and really allowing myself to process these thoughts. There wasn't anything in particular that I was fixated on. It was just more of how I see life, I think. I'm gonna clean my face while I talk. Um, here it is. Here it is. Um, yeah, it's been one of those things where am I really just a culmination of what people assume, the stereotypes regarding Piscean? I saw someone's post, one of my friends' posts on Facebook, and it was kind of this little infographic about how the signs react when they're holding a grudge, when they're angry with you, how long they hold a grudge. And Pisces wasn't even on there. And like, I don't know. I was reading the comments to see what that meant because obviously that was some sort of part of the joke that I wasn't understanding. And a lot of the Pisceans that were commenting were like, oh, that's because Pisces doesn't hold a grudge. Must be one of my other signs then. I don't know. Does Capricorn hold grudges? Because, nah, I'm joking. I don't necessarily hold a grudge. Um, I just don't forget what you did. Like I can still be for most people, um if you've just hurt my feelings, I can get over that. You know what I mean? I can totally get over that. I probably won't trust you anymore, but I'll totally, I won't hold that against you. I mean, some people just don't get it. But if you have like made me feel beyond betrayed and tossed away, I don't think any of my signs are going to be okay with that. I don't think any amount of saying sorry would change the way I now see you. Ooh, I'm a Libra and I don't forget once trust is broken, it's broken. Yes. Yes. I think we're just, see, Pisces fairy just says what I was going to say. We never forget, especially if you hurt our feelings. Like I can't speak for any other members of the Pisces gang, but I don't. And it's not that I'm going to hold it against you. It's that I know you can't be trusted. And if it's taken me, and I don't trust people. If I trust you, it took me a while to get there. So if you break that trust, you're probably never getting it back. Probably never getting it back. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Any other Pisceans that experience that as well? Do you guys also experience that, or is it just me and fairy dust over here? Same for Capricorn. We don't forget. I may not hold it against you, but it's always in the back of my head. See, I don't know if it's my Capricorn because I have Capricorn moon or if it's not a lot of people can hurt my feelings. It's just one of those things. Like, I don't put myself in a position that makes it easy for people to hurt my feelings. Like, you have to have meant something to me in order for me to have valued your opinion enough for it to hurt my feelings. A lot of people have a lot of opinions of me. Good. Good for you. Good for you thinking for yourself. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of the world right now. Um, there's just a lot of things that have been making me question the world at large. This is me exfoliating my face. So a lot of things have made me question the world at large, and I just kind of it's more human nature to learn trust is easily broken. What? Sorry, Parkers. Do you mean that um it's part of our learning curve as human beings to learn that we don't just give our trust to anyone? Cuz I spent a whole 18 months or so just like totally berating myself about how I don't trust people. I need to trust people. I need to trust people, and like really forcing it on myself. That was probably the worst 18 months ever. I got involved with people who it was so ugly. It was so ugly. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, they hurt me. I hurt myself. My intuition told me this is no, don't do this. and and then, and these were new people in my life. And then what ended up happening, I also for the first time in my life, cuz once I walk away I'm gone. That's it. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not going to look back. I'm not going to, I'm just gone. That's how I function. And for the first time in my life, um two friendships that I walked away from. And I walked away from these friendships because my intuition told me something was off and I'm very skittish. And so I walked away. And for the first time in my life, I actually reestablished connection with these folks. Same time that I allowed myself to become heavily involved with new people who didn't feel right to begin with. And that was a really fucked up 18 months. The whole thing. The whole thing. And I totally created it was me that created this because it needed me and my full participation, my full permission and participation for this to actually happen. Um, I created such a messy thing that allowed for people to be so hurtful towards me. And even then, um, it wasn't them that hurt me. It was, I saw it was more me. So I don't even know what I'm trying to get at. The older I get, the older I get, the more I trust myself concerning people and their evil, unwarranted actions against me. Yet I'm still blessed. I'm good and thank them for the lesson. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. Like I said, I take accountability, full accountability for my decision. That was my decision. They couldn't have forced me. I mean, heaven knows how many people try and get me to recreate those types of interactions, and nope, nope. Yeah, I'm just nope, nope. That's just me. I'm learning to really just embrace myself, embrace my little quirks, let myself um feel comfortable and have no apologies for just being me. And I think part of the reason why I had apologies for being me and addressing my needs was because I still had this weird belief, unfounded belief that I wasn't truly a good person. That unless I was overgiving and allowing myself to function as a martyr, that I wasn't being a good friend. You know, do you guys have that struggle too? I'd rather be distant and have people earn my trust than to give it freely and be let down. Though I say that, I tend to always want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and still give it away. Yes. Yes. Yes, Rachel. Yes. That's exactly what I do. So it's just gonna get to a point, like how it got to a point for me where you can't make any more excuses for yourself. Um, it becomes impossible to continue um, believing that it's the other person, you know? Let me just. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, yeah, life is weird. Life is weird. It definitely will give you all the things that you're needing to experience in order to learn what it is you need to learn. Oh, well, shit. Ah, gosh darn it. I picked up the wrong vial. All right. Oh, I should just put it on my gobbler. Just put it on my gobbler. It's this one. This one. So, trust between people has two sides. What do you mean by that? I'd like to better, more deeply understand what you mean by that so that I can agree with you. Trying to get rid of my pimple scars. I use a new hair product. Well, no, it wasn't the new hair product. I put oil in my hair, and my skin is super sensitive to filth and oil. So that's where the hair touched. Ah, can't believe I did that to myself. So each person trusts according to what they have learned. Okay. Yes, I 100% agree with that. Each person will trust in accordance with what they have learned through interactions with people before you, life circumstance, and all of that. For me, it's a process getting to know people, and I'm okay with creating boundaries and levels if someone gets that. Cool. If not, enjoy your life. Right. I think that was part of my problem is that I couldn't just be like, enjoy your life. I had to be like, but no, they're hurting. Try and understand. Put yourself in their shoes. They're just hurting so bad. Girl, let me just tell you, girl. um, that's where I learned the whole. That's where I learned the truth of it's not our job to make projects out of people. I realized that when I was doing that, what I was doing was looking for looking for the reflections of people, my reflections within other people. These were the aspects of my personal wounds that I didn't have the courage to actually look at and address. And so I would somehow bring towards me um, the very people who represented these broken parts of me. And I see now that um, even then, it benefited me um, because of the fact that there are things that you learn assisting someone else, right? You'll learn these things assisting someone else that you will very much struggle learning for yourself by yourself because you're so emotionally invested in whatever it is that's going on that oftentimes the raw truth of what it is you're experiencing is kept from you. So it's not, again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, my little scoop is in the. Do, 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 do. Yes. That's all you need. That's all you need. Dot, dot, dot. All right. So, did you come to a conclusion with your bestie, Angie? Were you able to come to some sort of um, conclusion to help you understand what it is you're experiencing and how to best modify your reactions to life to help you grow through it? Don't mind me. I'm just needling the shit out of my face. I don't know if this is helping. We're just going to do it. We're just going to try and go ahead and commit to this for the next few weeks. See what the hell it does for us. If nothing, then nothing. Nada por nada. But this, I would love to have my what the fuck lines go away. It's been deepening. Right around here it's been deepening cuz I'm looking at social media. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, and right here too. It's giving me crow's feet. There should be like a Facebook facial support group. I don't know if I want my laugh lines to go away. That's like evidence of a life well lived. I would just like my skin to once again remember my teen years. I don't know. Have you guys noticed a difference in my face? That is it right here. I don't know how I was supposed to. Okay. Any more we see so many red flags from past experiences we just shut down. We learn to watch for red flags. Yep. I'm kind of at a point where the moment I get a hint of a red flag, pump those brakes. um, yeah, no more. I'm over it. I don't want to volunteer myself to be the one that gets the shit end of the stick all the time because that's what I always used to do. I used to always do that. I used to always accommodate everybody's preferences. It's not even need anymore. My husband used to like ask me like, "Why are you doing that? They can do that themselves. Why are you doing that?" And I would always an excuse as to why I had to do it. And now I recognize maybe I had to do it because it gave me a tangible reason, a tangible thing that proves to me that I'm needed. And the moment I'm no longer needed is the moment I probably was thinking they wouldn't need me around anymore. They wouldn't want me around. That I'm only kept around because of my usefulness. And I'm learning really, really deeply to undo that for myself. Not because I'm being victimized. Because again, if you're volunteering for this, if you're the one that established, maintained, and continues to volunteer for this. No one is victimizing you, right? So I learned to stop victimizing myself and to be able to tell myself, like, when you continuously step in and try and save people, what you're doing is robbing them of their own potentiality, this rise in their potentiality, this gift of understanding how powerful they actually are. You're robbing them of that. What else can I put on my motherfucking face? Let's do one of these. One of these beesies. Okay. Now that I've poked the hell out of my face, let's go ahead and put this on. Haven't done one of these in a while. You guys, I don't know what it is. Yellowstone is calling my name again. I don't know. Maybe every September I will go. I will follow him wherever he may go. Let me just take care of my face first. Oh, this feels so good. Okay, we'll just leave that there. The nose didn't really need any of this anyways. Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh my god. I needled the shit out of my neck. All right. Anyways. I got so scared in a really toxic narcissistic relationship that I'm so careful now. It's hard to trust now. As empaths, we tend to attract them too. It feels like a constant battle. Yeah, I constantly get narcissists. Now I don't have any problem being an asshole. None. None. I used to be so worried that people would think I was mean and that I wasn't helpful, and now it's like, do I need to wear a shirt? You've met the queen of the assholes. If you want to play, let's do it. I'm joking. Or not. I don't know. Whatever. Depends on how you treat me. It really does. I still have this thing where I kind of go above and beyond with the way in which I help people. And I don't have a problem with that. I see now that the problem wasn't in helping people. The problem was in my reason behind why I was helping people. So in the past, the reason I was like, when I first started my business, this business, and I began actually earning some sort of income, um, I felt so ashamed that I was receiving for what I was giving for my gifts, because I really had taken in 100% down to my core that draconian belief that if you have abilities, you should not be compensated for your time. That's evil. It is selfish. All these really negative things that I was struggling with accepting that I'm not, that I've never been. And so, um, until I finally had enough, which was like, I don't know, last month, or maybe 2 months ago, um, I was pretty much giving everything away. I would only keep what we need for our necessities for my family. Once in a great while, we'd get the kids' toys, like nothing big, just, you know, a little toy. And then the rest I would use for other people. Um I would look for people who needs help, not just online. This is not something I advertised. This is something I feel your energy in the comments, because I was going live on Facebook quite a lot. And it was just one of those things where if I feel while I'm live streaming your struggle, Um, I'll message you after the live stream. I'll ask you what you need, what is the problem, and then I would give you the. I refuse to accept that I worked for that. You know, I worked. I typically I've slowed down a little bit, but I typically back then would be awake around 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I would be going all day in between sessions, helping people for free. Um, then I would live stream, and people messaging me all the way through to like 2, 3 a.m. I would keep answering questions, helping, giving advice, donating. And I never really broadcast any of this. I was just doing all of this behind the scenes. And then I would get back up at 5 a.m. again, start the day all over. And it's just one of those things like realize, you don't realize how much you undervalue yourself. I think Pisceans struggle with this the most, this difficulty in recognizing how much you undervalue yourself. Um, Even though I'm able to now look and place a lot of value within myself for what I recognize I was doing, the work I was doing very silently. Um, yeah, I still struggle with that at times. I don't know if that's ever really going to go away. Um, but I've shifted enough of my perception to where now the problem isn't me helping. The problem, there is no more problem. I'm still helping, but I'm not helping because um I feel like I need to create balance by giving away my own abundance. No. Now I help because my heart's drawn to you. I feel like I this is the right thing for me to do. It's not necessarily that you ask me for help. It's that this feels right. I'll do it and then I'll move forward. So maybe if we just shift the reason behind the action, um, I know that for me personally, I probably will never, ever stop helping people, whether I have money or not. I don't, that's just not me. Not helping is not me. It's just not. It's not. I would probably make myself sick if I completely stopped helping people because it's just not me. So the point is to be yourself, but to be yourself in a way where you're rooted in a empowering, balanced, healthy soil. Okay. Um, um, we're talking about life through the lens of a Pisces. I'm not giving tips on how to read cards, but I am preparing a workshop on how to further develop your intuition so that you could do private readings for clients. So if that's something that you're interested in, keep checking back on my website, emmieevolving.com. I'm sorry that I was talking so slow. Michael was talking to me. I was trying to talk and listen to Michael at the same time. Yeah, my face looks so awkward. What a huge heart. This is not. Oh, thank you, Enchanted Waters. But yeah, it's not about not helping anymore. That's why before when I told you guys about the people project, it's like to not make people into projects. It's not about stopping being your authentic self. It's about recognizing when your authentic self is being abused by you. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just kind of shifting your perception, shifting how you see um the way you make your decisions, where you're rooted in, why are you deciding this? All of those things. La la. All right. It wasn't a full like I don't know 15 minutes or so, but I don't want it in my face anymore. I just downed. I don't know. I can't I can't do too much stuff on my I can't do stuff on my face for too long. Like cloth and stuff like that. This fucking corona shit got me all PTSD'd out. So anyways, anyways, let me just tuck these baby hairs so they don't touch my face. Okay. I think that was part of my breakdown I had, being told you can't help heal others when you need to be healed yourself. Um, for me personally, and this is just me personally, I don't even identify as a healer. I don't personally view the work that I do, from readings here on YouTube, private sessions, energy work, full on exorcisms. I don't see it as me healing. I feel like it's really important that I always emphasize that to myself. You're not healing someone. You're not helping to heal someone. You're simply assisting as your soul asked you to do when you came into this life. That's what I tell myself. Because it's like this sense of it's very easy to get the ego out of balance when you begin kind of dabbling in those terms. Like I'm going to heal you, I'm a healer. um I'm just not